All right, we back. We back. This the actual show. We just got done with the pre-show.
This nigga. I gotta
We're
say,
gonna talk about the horoscopes,
You gotta say him.
the zodiac signs. We're gonna talk about a little bit about co-parenting and the new people we add on the hit list. For the new people that's tuning in, we do this thing called the hit list. And what it is, it's not a violent list, but if we catch you wearing the wrong thing or doing some dumb shit you ain't supposed to be doing, we put you on the hit list. Is what that is all that means. We got a few people this week going on the hit list. One of them is Usher Raymond. If y'all seen a photo this week,
We got him.
this nigga had on a blouse.
We'll get to it.
Yeah, but y'all
We'll
seen
show
the
the picture. We'll get to it.
Y'all seen the picture, man.
It's so bad.
He got to go on there.
I don't even understand what's going on.
Let's get into this horoscope talk.
Okay,
First, let's say
start with the
this
ladies.
nigga real quick.
I don't know why they saging me, but
We need to.
We need
get
to
these
say
demons up
we
out.
need.
I ain't got no demons. I'm
See,
a
we
positive
got two
person.
sages going around James.
I don't know why they got this bullshit.
She over there like, what you want to be saying, player?
Get this nigga right. All right, so Zodiacs and horoscope talks. James, we was debating. He said that doesn't have an effect on a person's, what did you say,
It
personality?
doesn't define you as a person.
Okay. So I was telling him it doesn't define you as a person, which is true. But what it does is kind of determine kind of traits you have access to or what you can be or what the certain energies are doing to you at that certain moment, because it'll be affecting everybody differently. So in that sense, it does kind of define who you are. What would you say to that?
I gotta disagree.
Okay. So
What?
I gotta disagree.
we got a couple
because
people on the panel who would seem to agree with me.
Okay.
I agree with you.
And
Of course, the women, them three, they gonna agree. But I'm gonna disagree and give
No,
you the
it's not
honest
even
truth.
about
Okay.
that.
what's y'all take?
I'm gonna let the ladies
on
go
the whole
first.
thing?
I want to hear what James has to say real quick.
Okay, this is my thing. The zodiac signs, I don't believe can define your character. Okay,
That's not what Darius
because
said,
wait, listen.
Darius didn't say that.
But this the thing. Me and somebody else can have the same exact birthday, but be raised totally different.
You know why?
It's two you have
Your
but
birth
parents.
chart, your birth
Your parents are different
chart,
zodiacs.
even down to the minute.
But even it's not that; it's the upbringing. Me and somebody else with the same birthday might not agree on everything.
That's the part that throws it off.
We might.
But you are who you're raised by. That is true. But it's saying like when those planets arrive, like certain planets are ruled by certain like emotions. So it's saying watch out for this. Like okay, like I think it said Venus is like sex. So if Venus is in motion right now, everybody's sex drive is high. But depending where yours is, where your chart is, the characteristics you're probably more likely to have. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you have anything else, yes, obviously you can take that from your parents. DNA is strong. I definitely would say that. But then again, you still have two other parts to your zodiac.
I have to say, I have to disagree.
You don't even know about your zodiac. What is your zodiac?
Let me finish.
What if we figure he's out? He's Aries.
Well, how about we
break down his traits?
I'm an Aries.
break down James.
The reality of this whole conversation is you don't. It's an opinion. So I cannot prove to him that his opinion is wrong because I'm not proving a fact. So it doesn't really matter what James says.
Thank you. I'm about
or
the
what anyone
facts.
else says.
No.
It's not. But we can present him with all the facts of an
Let's present
Aries.
Let's present
Which
him
are
with the
very
facts of Aries.
independent,
Let's see if these traits fit him.
loyal, leadership.
That's all Aries.
Do you check them 3 boxes?
What are the traits?
Go ahead, bro. Did you say
Independent. Big heart.
loyal?
Big heart.
What else?
Y'all tell me.
Big hearts? No, you tell us.
You guys tell us.
That's me by how I was raised.
All right, but no,
See,
don't
that's
put that
right.
aside.
No,
Put that aside. Put that
That's
aside.
why the conversation
Because
is
that's not somebody who
Well,
doesn't know your background. So how is that not saying it's true? Like
It is true.
I know
What are
Aries.
the times? What are the times?
I know
What are
Aries
the-
were not like that.
Time out though. What are the cons to what Aries would say?
too strong-headed. It's not like Taurus.
So what is he doing? Is he being strong-headed? He's strong-minded.
Strong-minded.
What other? Fiery
It's like
opinions,
toxic.
fiery
It's like toxic
attitude.
energy.
On Instagram, gratification.
They like toxic.
Well, every
You can't
sign could be
you want it
toxic.
now.
So I ain't gonna say that.
If you
No sign is
Aries,
perfect. Aries toxic. They're
Aries,
competition.
yeah, they're competition.
Yes, all those things. I just
That's
told him
not
everything
true,
about
though.
Yes.
Males,
Everything.
zodiac signs, and female zodiac signs are different. Like,
Okay,
me
break
and
it down.
Darius are both Virgos, but we're obviously different people.
That's true. I've never studied that.
And she's multiple, like all her signs are Virgos. Mine's are not.
But I'm still on the cusp of being a Leo because my birthday's like the next day.
And I'm Leo Virgo.
Okay.
And see, I'm a Scorpio, but I'm totally different from Mary Scorpio.
Because you're probably really
Yeah,
not.
you know, I'm totally different from Mary Scorpio.
You should go buy your 13th sign because you're elevated.
Oh, break down the 13 signs for us, bro.
What's the 13th sign?
Because we going off 12 signs right now.
What is 13?
But break down the 13
Okay,
signs.
so somebody reported like a few years ago, like NASA created a new sign, or like some government agency created a new sign based on science, but that was a lie. The 13 signs is not new, it's ancient. It's like what we actually used to follow. Like we should actually be following the Ethiopian calendar. They have 13 months. Like we're supposed to be following 13, not 12. Like 12 disciples was just after trying to hide the 13 by saying there was 12 Zodiac and 12 disciples. 12.
Judaeus. Judaeus is 13 sign.
So basically,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Judaeus.
What if you're not a Scorpio at all and you're following the whole wrong months? Because it's really 13. Think
I
about
don't know.
all the
Think
Think about the history blogs. Like, you remember when they said Nostradamus said the world was going to end in whatever 2012? If we go back to 13 months calendar, it was actually 2012.
So let's break it down more. And she's right about that. So the 13th month is Ophiuchus, right?
Yes.
Ophiuchus is a man fighting a snake. He's like taming the snake, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know if I broke down what the snake represents. So the snake represents African spirituality and knowledge and influence.
Okay.
That's what the snake represents. Yes, huh?
Yeah, it does.
It do. It's the Uraeus. It's the Uraeus for the Egypt, Levantine area. You go deeper.
Okay.
Break it down.
Snake is not a country or a person.
No, I didn't say it was that.
You said the word African.
It's
deeper. Think about shamanism, like going deep in the dirt and feeling what the snake is like.
Everything African though, but go off.
Yes,
that's the motherland. Let's get that started.
I'm in the dirt and you're up in the grass.
Okay.
You're about to hit the grass. Okay.
All right.
Come in the dirt.
Let me go deeper. I'm gonna go deeper.
Okay. So there's different symbols of the snake. Obviously, they demonized that the snake gave her information and awareness. Like the snake is entire awareness. The snake sheds its skin, so it's rebirth. The snake has two sets of eyelids, so it's seeing like on two different, like in the ethereal dimension and our dimension, or like in two different perspectives. Like what if at one time your brain could see two different perspectives?
They do say that in science. Like when you watch them Scary Facts, they said when we see them shadows in our eye, technically this eye can see the other dimension. So when we think we're seeing stuff, we're actually seeing people in another dimension for some reason.
So like what if snake does that all day? Like those two different eyelids, but that's what being, before they bit the apple was, and then being after, like he's wrapped in the both. So they made him evil. But so you have different perspective. You have they're the rebel too, because obviously they were smashed down and had this curse to slither along the earth for all of eternity. But they're also another symbol of them is the snake eating its tail, which is Ouroboros, and that's eternal life. It's never ending. It just keeps going. Which can also be the shedding. So it's like pure knowledge. And a snake is like it's like intuition, like mystery, dreaminess, but it's definitely supposed to look like it's a shadow item, but it's not. It's a healing. That's why it's on the nurses and the doctors shit. They got a fucking snake there because it's healing.
Pretty deep.
Think about all the medical symbols. The medical symbol is
they
the
all
snake.
are
Right?
the same.
As you will correct.
So, but why do man-made people? Why do humans, when we say we define a person that's nasty and bad, we always say
because
that person. Why do we say that person is a snake?
I'm glad you said good segue, but that's where the snake comes into play and it got demonized because Christianity had to take over, right?
Yeah, right.
So yeah, we talked about that.
I
So
say
right,
the Egyptian, they used the snake for wisdom.
yeah, exactly.
There it is. And so look, they got a double meaning. They demonized anyone who was not dedicated to Christianity, but they also demonized Africans.
But I mean,
Black
Americans
people.
switch religion.
But when you say
Buddhism is actually a religion too, but they
Yeah.
make it like it's satanic.
Literally.
Everybody thinks
And
Buddhism.
Satanists don't even worship Satan.
No.
now when you say they demonize anybody, you're talking about people that hated black people. You're talking about
What I'm talking about, cool. Say it again.
when you said that the Christians demonized Africans.
No.
That's what you said, right?
No, she just said that.
No, that's not what I
She
said.
just said it wrong.
Gentrification and racism did that to Africans.
Yeah, because it
Right.
wasn't just
Christianity took away.
because it was Muslims, it was all
Those people who did that
You
were
know,
the fake Christians.
those people, no, they weren't Christian. They became now they kind of Christian, but they
They were
we had
Christian.
these attackers.
No, they
they were just conquerors. That's what they were.
Dude,
They were using Christianity in their own way. They're not evil. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly all the words. Listen, she said
She
exactly
said-
what
she
it
just
is.
All
said
those things, colonialism, gentrification, and racism took the root of our bodies,
Mhm.
and then Christianity took the soul and the spirit, like our crown chakras, our connection to oneness, to God, to our spirituality. They took that and told them the only way to have that is through Christianity, or we'll kill you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a fact. Look up the Crusades, the Christian Crusades. They went around the world murdering
Like, you
everyone.
niggas is gonna be Christian.
By
Gonna be
force.
kidding.
You're gonna be Christian, bitch. It's like blood going to every gang in the
Why
world.
do you
You're
think
gonna be Christian.
All these
You're gonna be
artifacts are where they at. Ain't nobody give them niggas these artifacts. They got looted.
Look up the Council of Dionysius. Look up the Dead Sea
Only-
Scrolls,
Only one kind of
Emerald
people
tablets. Like
use
those people-
Christianity the wrong way.
Who's
Yeah,
that?
like, who gives a fuck?
Who's
The
that?
Southerners who hated
It was built on
Everybody
that
else.
shit.
No, Christianity got
Christianity.
in the wrong way ever
Who's
since
the
it was.
Jews love Jews?
Because in the Bible ain't no such. Time out.
Really, they
Hey, go. Time out.
They really
In the
don't.
Bible ain't no. Jesus wasn't even no Christian. Like that concept ain't existed. Nigga, you know what I'm saying?
If
So
a Christian only like Christians, they're not a true Christian.
No, we're saying they don't like Jews, but they love Jesus.
Honestly, if I'm being
Jesus
real, I
is
feel
Jew.
like
I know you.
Christianity was just made for control. Like honestly.
And fear.
It wasn't made for
No.
that. It's the people misinterpreted
Exactly.
the way they wanted to
No,
interpret.
at
Because
first it might have been
Look how
movement.
how
Once the
people want to
Council of
interpret it.
But once certain people get control of
Even
that,
then-
they put it in their own context.
Yeah.
But even then, the way the Bible is written, if you read it correctly and know how to understand in the metaphors and allegorical terms, it's telling you that you are the heroine in that story. You, Jesus, nigga. You, the sun. The sun shines on you. It says, "Ye are gods" in the Bible. Ye are gods. So everything that you're supposed to do in the Bible is just a pathway for you to be like a god. But people misinterpret it and they think
Become the Lord.
you just supposed to worship them characters in the Bible. No, you're not doing that.
Hey,
you're
they
supposed to
called
just
Darth
follow the
Vader
path.
Lord Vader.
Huh?
They called Darth Vader Lord Vader.
Facts.
Random pop up.
I know.
Sorry. Make a connection.
So Star
No,
Wars.
Anakin is Jesus though. You know that's funny.
Yeah,
They make all
it
the
was
names.
an analogy.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, all
Obi-Wan is
Star
people
Wars.
make the memes
You
about
know,
Obi-Wan
you know,
being
you know
Jesus,
the dude.
but-
You know, all Star Wars was all analogy of the Bible.
Yeah, it was
That's
exactly.
what
You
we
know,
That's why- that's one of my
that
favorite
all
shows.
Star Wars analogy.
He became
Yeah.
the Lord. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
God and the Lord.
All Star Wars was an analogy of the Bible. That's all it was.
You see, the Bible got misinterpreted,
Yeah. You want
and the Christianity because it did.
No, it got edited.
Christianity got misinterpreted, and so did the Bible. Got misinterpreted. Because if you read the Bible, if you
No,
read, wait a minute, if you read
I
the Bible,
think people use the Bible for their own
and
personal
that's
gain.
where they go wrong.
You know,
Exactly.
exactly.
Every person I ever talked to
Yeah.
about Christianity is like, no, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Like, that's so pushy. Like, it's never just
Because
like,
they feel
hey,
like
this is my belief.
this the reason why. Because they feel like if you're not living like they're living, you're living wrong. But them at the same time, we're all living wrong. Because none of us are perfect. None of us are perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
True.
Nobody's perfect.
That's what everybody needs.
But what the problem is with people that use the Bible towards other people, they'll use something to where you're doing wrong, and they use it say, "This is what you're doing wrong." Even they're wrong. We're all
Old Testament fucked up.
We're all
wrong. Is that people, when you have a religion that you can blame an outside entity on why the world sucks? Like, how about you take a religion where everything is your fucking fault?
But see, they missed the point in the Bible where it says they missed the point. They do that. You're right though. You're exactly right.
Which side would you rather sit on? Like,
right.
He took my toy.
And see, they missed the part in the Bible where it says if you're a Christian, you're supposed to get other people to follow. Instead, they use it, like you said, they use it to judge somebody and make it say, you're doing wrong, I'm doing right. Instead of saying, this is what we need to do to be better.
Yeah. So make that
That's
change,
where they
James.
mess up.
You need to change, James.
No, not me. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Come on, Granddad.
I know a little bit.
Come on,
I don't know
Granddad.
much, I know a little bit.
All right, let's go, Horoscopes. Ask the question.
All right, so here we go. Now we talking about Bible talk. Let's correlate what like the stars and the horoscope and all that stuff is in correlation to the Bible. Hand me that picture behind you, behind Terry James. That's on
Which one?
Like, under this, I got it actually.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Right, like it's just
Let me show a picture on camera.
two people.
My long ass. All right. So
Looking at the camera like, jeez.
here we have my two signs. You got Leo, Virgo under the sun, right? So the story of the Bible, though, with the birth of Virgin Mary, which is this Virgo, at some point she'll be like up here, right, in the stars, and they jotted that down that the sun was going to be in this womb area and hand area, and they called it giving birth. And at that point, it was December 25th. And that's where you get the story of like Horus, Mithra,
Look him up.
Dionysus. It's like literally 15 like entities, right? So all
the same story.
same story, virgin birth, because the Virgin constellation and the sun, Virgo, is gonna be in this area, and then you got the date, when it's coming on the 25th.
But his real birthday was in the summer.
In the summer.
Jesus' actual birthday.
Summer equinox.
So you're really celebrating some pagan witch shit when you celebrate Christmas. This has nothing to do with Jesus.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if y'all saw this.
You're celebrating equinoxes and solstices and witchy shit.
But to be fair,
But it's a beautiful ceremony. Actually, shamanism.
yeah, I was just about to say, to be fair, when you want to be open and objective to everything, it's not bad that you celebrate it if you know where it's coming from and that it's guided in this direction for a certain area, because the Bible was written for the people of the Levant area, the Levantine area. So that's like the Middle East, Turkey, Africa, Ethiopia, a little bit down there, Egypt, influenced with Tutankhamun, Akhenaten, and from there is where you get like Christianity in that area, and then like the Indias and stuff like that, you get Buddhism in the Asian areas, you know what I'm saying? Up towards Europe, you get the Odinism and stuff like that. You get a lot of paganism, and paganism really ain't atheism. That's still like a religion. It's just the indigenous religion. It's your ancestors, worship of your ancestors and stuff like that. So, and the English language is a runoff of Germanic runes, which is paganism. Thought I'd just throw that out there. Go ahead.
We're speaking German language.
James, what are you thinking?
So listen,
You're thinking hard.
Our astrology,
I'm thinking all this together.
Greek.
James' mind is blown.
James' mind is like going right
I'm
now.
thinking because
James?
She brought up the Christianity and how it's misinterpreted, and everything stems back from God's chosen people, the first people, which came from Africa. Let's be honest.
Yeah, that's true.
Because God, Jesus himself was African. He was a black man.
Yeah.
So when I'm listening to everything and how everything was started and formed in Africa, when the Christianity got over here, it got misinterpreted to the rest of the
So
people.
everything's man-based, right?
It is because, but
What
it
are
got
you saying that's misinterpreted, James? Though
I believe that Christianity got misinterpreted.
It did, because it got man-based.
Because time out. The Old Testament. But time out. No. Because the Old Testament. But listen though. No, the Old Testament literally was like
It's all the Old
fucking
Testament.
stoning kids because they
all-
was making fun of old people, killing
It was
niggas
all
because
in
they
Egypt.
wasn't
Like the Old
fucking their brother's
The Old
wife.
Testament all takes
Cursing
place
niggas.
in Africa.
The New Testament?
No.
The Old Testament.
No, the Old Testament take place in like
In
the Middle
Africa.
East. No, the Old Testament take place in the Middle East.
Jesus was a black man.
Old Testament, the Bible is all over the place. I'm saying in general,
Yeah,
though,
it is.
the Bible was
Africa,
fucking fucked up.
It was everything was messed up.
Because niggas think God
Everything
is
was messed up.
God not no all loving God, nigga. He
He is, but he will also punish you.
He will punish you,
He
nigga.
will punish you.
So ain't no misconstruing of the Bible. I don't know what you're talking about.
God doesn't punish you.
Yes,
Yes, he
does.
does.
This is the Bible.
Yes,
Yes,
he
he
does.
does.
Yes, he
So
does.
listen,
Yes, he will.
Three little kids.
Yes,
Three
he
little
will.
kids was making fun of
Yes,
an
he
old
will.
man, right? They were saying,
That's in the Bible. That's not the real God.
oh, okay, that's what you're saying. Yeah, the real God don't punish you. But yes, it do, because Mother Nature,
It's not a God.
It's called karma.
Mother Nature is
You
rap.
gotta have
When you
some
I
touch
did
it,
this
it, so I did it, and
Yes.
I control it.
yes.
It's called karma.
But you have to have a level of discipline. So
Karma.
God, why wouldn't
So you
God?
can't cast a spell on nobody being a
Why
God.
would God give you free will if
Time
you
out.
punish
You
you?
always get
If you
some
do
free
something
will.
wrong, if you do something wrong,
We
you're
have
gonna have
free
a
will to
level
do
of
anything we
discipline.
want to.
So
Time
time out, y'all. Time out. To go into a point though, you can't cast a spell on nobody being a God yourself. You can't force your wrath on nobody being a God yourself.
You can, but that's such a low God.
All right, so I'm saying God is
That's
petty.
such a little
In
God.
general,
My God is not petty or little.
But it's
No,
not
no.
being petty. You don't hold somebody.
God is
accountable when they do
everything.
wrong.
That's why God can be petty. God can be stubborn. God can be whatever God want to be because God is everything.
It's just like the government.
It can't be.
It's just like the government. They control everything.
Or he.
They can do what they want, when they want, how they want, because they control everything, whether we disagree with it or not.
But I'm God, so how is this outside entity controlling everything?
Because in today's world, that's how it works.
My God don't work.
When you live in this world, and when Christians tell you, when you live in the world, meaning the world we live in.
I'm about to make.
If you're not living in the godly world, listen, and you live in the regular world, and you're in sync with everybody else.
James.
People of the church, the real godly people, aren't in sync with us because they're living in another world.
I said everything.
It's a whole other world.
It's a whole other world.
It's a whole other world. No, it's a whole other
No, I don't
world.
wear no dress now. You ain't about to get that out there.
Everything that happens is not everything we deserve or we work for. I mean,
Wait, look at the world now.
Put out.
You say you think the God ain't destroying the world now the way we acting?
No, we just.
You got more men.
No.
You got more
God
men.
did not do it.
You
Hold on,
already
hold on.
perceived it.
You
You
literally.
telling me right now?
We
It's already there.
You have more men today acting like women than women acting like women.
What's that?
We got. Wait a minute. Look, read the Bible. If you read the Bible,
It's there.
you got more kids
This is
raising
not my-
themselves,
I don't
being
read the
adults,
Bible.
and being
This is
children.
not my curriculum.
The world is God is destroying the world
I
right
read it when I
now.
was like 5 and rejected
But
that
the
shit.
Lord, He's destroying the world right now.
No, we are destroying the world.
Yes.
How many times?
He's
have you
destroying it because we're not
Wait,
doing what
wait,
we're
wait,
supposed to do.
wait, hold on. You use the plastic.
You got more men.
right
You
now
got
with a
more.
plastic toothbrush. And how many times have you gone to the ocean to clean it up this year?
Listen,
This month? This ever in your life? Never? Nigga, you destroying it.
listen. How many kids do we got nowadays? Children changing their sex.
What does it have?
It has to do with a lot.
Maybe they're trying to be more better.
No.
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 Wait, say that again.
No.
Maybe they're becoming more feminine. So y'all started giving a fuck about the earth because with all these strong men you're talking about, if y'all stepped up, this shit.
No, because this the problem.
Because women been marching, preaching, saying this shit.
They do that, but the problem with women is they think they're higher than men.
No, we need you guys to level up. You guys are just like
women. If we read the Bible, we talk about the Bible. Women are not on the same level.
Your Bible, you talk about your Bible. Adam couldn't handle Lilith, so he
women. But you know why? God told Eve to do what? What did he tell Adam and Eve? What did he tell?
He told them, I don't fucking know. Listen to each other.
No. This is the problem. Adam is the man is the leader.
Lilith was like,
the man is the leader. Women nowadays want to do everything they want to do and want to lead. But listen to me. That's why you got 10, 11, 12-year-olds, especially black little boys wanting to be little girls and don't have the guidance. It has to do with a lot. Because if you read the Bible, it'll tell you in the last days, listen. It tells you in the last days, men will be going with men, women will be going with women.
No, they going.
If you listen, if you read the Bible, it tells you Revelation.
That's telling how to describe the world. That doesn't mean that's why.
But how did he know that was coming?
James.
Because he watched the stars.
James.
How did he know it was coming?
Fortune telling and divination.
We can't talk about religion. We talk
about what we want. Who showed
it? Horoscopes are the same thing. I just told you.
It's not.
It is.
But who can? Horoscopes is a man-made. Wait a minute, hold on. Horoscopes is
your Bible is man-made.
The horoscopes is man-made.
Your Bible is man-made.
God made the world. Yes. God is not a man.
God ain't the only one who wrote the Bible.
He was a spirit. So it's a different. Somebody like me and you came up with horoscopes. But listen, a regular man didn't make the world. But it's the truth. It don't matter if you don't believe.
You're saying horoscopes.
Okay.
Everybody doesn't believe what you believe.
It doesn't matter what you believe. It matters what the truth is.
I'm just saying.
It doesn't matter.
I'm just saying. You can't push stuff.
I'm not pushing that. I'm just telling the truth.
Astrology is a study of the stars that God
But who
made.
comes up with that? That's man-made.
Your Bible is man-made. So don't try to make my story if they're both.
Well, how did the earth come about?
God made the earth and the Lord.
It's not what I believe. Just think about it.
I'm just saying.
Just think about all this stuff didn't just come here. It didn't just come. It just didn't pop up out of nowhere. I can't do this. What do you mean?
No,
it's too simple of a subject.
No, it's not.
It's the truth.
It's the same.
It is the truth. It is the damn truth.
Religion and horoscopes is the same.
No, it's not.
James,
it really is not.
That's how time out.
They gave
I just broke. Exactly. That's how religion came about, nigga. From that shit. I just told you how they came up with the whole concept of Jesus. Nigga was from a fucking constellation.
It was hard for people to understand the stars, so they broke it down to like a children's story and then put that into the Bible. The Son of God, Jesus is the Son, motherfucker.
The Son.
The Virgin Mary is the Virgo. The 12 disciples are the 12 zodiacs, but it's a lie.
I already put that together.
So who's the 13th? Enoch?
No, it's Judas. It's Judas.
No, Judas was one of the 12.
He was a disciple.
Oh yeah, he was.
Judas was a disciple.
So who was the 13th?
If
who's they hiding? Who's the 13th?
Who is the 13th?
That's what I'm saying. That's what you need to figure out.
Lucifer. I'm saying Lucifer.
No, because he was already an angel.
Who is the 13th?
He was. His name was Michael. Lucifer is Satan, which was Michael. He was
Mary
an angel.
Magdalene was probably the fucking 13th.
True.
It could have been.
We don't know.
We
don't know. We don't know though.
Look up the story of Enoch. Look up Mary Magdalene.
What's Enoch's story?
Enoch is.
Tell us how y'all feel. We got any comments? I think we got a comment.
Enoch is Moses.
Okay, no, we don't comment. But no. Tell us what y'all think about these.
Moses is
horoscopes.
Enoch is his father.
You're talking a later timeline. I'm talking a previous timeline. You're talking about King Tut, Egyptian, African.
Yeah, Moses not a real person. That's just a made up nigga.
It's none of it's real.
King Tut real.
They're all stories about Okay, now.
And they still can't.
I mean, not Tut. I keep messing up. Akhenaten.
You're thinking of
Moses is Akhenaten.
You're talking about actual history that science can prove. We're talking about Bible shit. They
can't
prove Moses' body.
Okay, yeah.
So.
But they stole that shit from Akhenaten.
It's all stars. The story of the stars. That's why horoscopes and Zodiac and religion are the same thing. You guys are.
It is the story of the
You're
signs.
worshiping the stars.
It is the story of the signs, of the war and the signs. You know, you think
you're
about it.
worshiping the land and the
So
earth.
quick question though, James. Do you think that the Bible is talking about people that walked this motherfucking earth and did miracles and did acts?
But if you're looking at everything,
Like walking, walking on water. So what do you think he really walked on water?
faith check.
Because I could break it down what that means. I got the book over there.
Do you believe he healed people with his hands?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, I
I'm
believe
gonna tell you why.
It's called Reiki.
I'm gonna tell you why.
I know.
I'm gonna tell you why I believe it.
I believe it.
Just like we
I
had.
believe it.
Okay, listen,
I
Dr.
believe it.
Sebi, right?
No.
Well, no, listen. We talking about people. No, we're talking about actual
No.
healing.
I believe
That's the Lord's work.
I believe
So somebody like Dr. Sebi wasn't doing man-made work. He was doing the Lord's work.
Okay, cool. Let's go deeper. You're on the grass. Get to the dirt.
Healing comes from the Lord's work. That's not man-made.
You
I can't
explain
just
it.
go heal somebody.
It's something you can't explain.
No, you cannot.
It's something you
You
can't
can't.
explain.
You can't just
It's
go
something-
heal
no,
somebody.
it's
Yes,
something-
I can with my hands. It's
No,
called
you,
No,
Reiki.
you can't.
She's a massage therapist.
No, I'm a Reiki
Massage and
practitioner.
healing is two different things.
No,
No,
it ain't. You heal
it's
people through massage, nigga. What are you talking
I'm
about?
healing
No, it's
people
the
with
difference.
If I no, it ain't.
No,
If
it
I,
is.
if I have
not.
back pain and my back is hurting and I'm stiff and I go get a massage and somebody healed me, y'all tripping. I don't know what y'all.
That's not a healing.
That's
That's
not healing.
healing.
30 minutes
No, it's
massage.
You
Change
don't
That is not a
understand. You don't
healing.
understand.
That is not a true
No,
healing.
this
This is an
actually.
opinion, so it's a waste of
I could do that all day.
Healing
I could do that all day. It's not the same thing as
Heal of a person or treatment.
Look up Reiki.
Heal.
It's
Heal
different.
of a heal
Look, there is-
definition of a person or treatment cause a wound, injury, or person to become sound or healthy again. So,
Heal.
all right, now let's look up.
I do that all day. Every day.
That's a man-made
You
definition.
can get musical therapy.
I
You
do
can
that. I
heal
do
through
that all day.
music.
Every day.
Music can heal you. What is you niggas talking about?
Depend on what sickness
This dude out here.
Of depression.
Ooh.
of depression.
Yes.
Not for everybody.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's right.
No, because just because you're depressed,
No,
music
he-
doesn't touch everybody the same way.
Stop.
You do music. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Music does not
Being
heal
stubborn right
everybody.
now.
It might heal me and you, but that's not going to heal the next person.
Everybody doesn't have the same healing. We have different birth
But you
charts.
can't say music is going to heal just straight depression. You bring 10 people in here and play some music, that's not going to heal all of them. That's not true. That's a man-made definition. That's not true. That's very untrue. Bring 10 people here next week that's depressed, play some music. They will all not be healed by the time they leave.
It depends. You got to find the right frequency
They
for
gonna
them.
be bumping though.
Because you can break it down more. You heal
Music
people.
makes you happy.
You can get healed with
That's
vibration.
temporarily.
Time
You
out.
will
Let
be
me
happy
time out. Let
temporarily.
me get like a minute. Let me get a minute.
Temporarily.
Let me get a minute. So with
It's
massage.
that emotion all through life.
Let me get
But
1 minute.
they're
Let me
saying
get 1
with
minute.
Jesus, it
Let
was
me get 1 minute.
fun.
Hold on.
Let him go. Let him go. Let him
No,
go.
So-
I'm saying-
Hold on. So with massage therapy or any type of therapy, it's about penetration. So with massage therapy, it's about the vibrations and shit. Huh?
Don't use penetration.
Which is physical.
Physical.
Right.
Yes, but listen,
Yeah.
let me keep
Depression
going.
is
And
mental.
no, let me
Go
keep
ahead.
going. Let me keep going. It's physical too, though, but it's also spiritual and mental because you got to think about the vibration. Your body moves off certain tones and touches and senses. You have a lot of different senses, so a tone will get you to feel a certain way. So a motherfucker hitting a note will literally make you think about something that might make you happy, nigga. What are you talking about? And it will change your mood, and you will feel better and heal yourself.
Depending on the person and what type of depression. Everybody doesn't have the same depression.
I know somebody else might need a rock song. Somebody might need a thunderstorm.
No.
Somebody might need a waterfall. I'm talking about vibrations. It's all sound, which is music.
No, that's not going to heal everybody.
No, who said everybody has the same healing? Like
Everybody
they don't
got
have the
different
same
healing.
But what I'm saying is, everybody doesn't have the same type of depression. Music's not going to work for
So
everybody.
what do you-
Everybody's not a master of football. Some are a master of golf.
That's what I'm
They're still a
saying.
master.
But what
They're
I'm
still a
saying,
master.
just because you play music in front of depressed people don't mean
But
it's gonna
James, you don't got no counter argument. Is my point. What's your
He's
point,
just
nigga?
wasting time to avoid the.
What's
the
your point?
realization.
My
Are you
point
saying
is
only
that's not
medicine
gonna
heal niggas?
No.
exactly.
I'm saying the actual healing is spiritual, not man-made.
Okay.
Men are
The actual
spirits.
healing is spiritual.
So how does that happen?
What Dr. Sebi did was spiritual.
How?
He got that gift from the Lord. He didn't just go and do this
Which
shit.
Lord, James? Which
From
Lord?
God.
Which God?
Our
He's
God.
our
Who is
God.
the one and only God.
Who is the one and only? What's his name?
The one and only God.
What's his name?
The Father, the Spirit, and the Holy Ghost.
That's
the Holy
three. You just said three names.
Because
Nigga, that's three guys.
It's three in one.
Nah, it's
It's
three
the
in
Holy
one.
Trinity. You know it's the Holy Trinity. It's the Holy Trinity. Wait a minute. The Father, the Spirit, and the Holy Ghost.
You messing with James.
The Holy Trinity. There's only one God in this world.
No, it's
It's
not
only
only
one.
one God in this world.
Let's get that clear.
All right, time out.
It's only one.
Time out. In the Bible, it says there are Elohim. Go look up what Elohims means. That means God. Now, in the Bible, it also says, ye are my sons, ye are gods. That means multiple. Nigga, it's not singular.
That means
it's
he
plural.
anointed us all.
No,
God.
we got
Wait a minute.
We all gods.
Who is the one true God? It's not us. If somebody appoints us as God, that means we still answer to
I'll
somebody
go
else.
that, nigga.
We answer to
I'll
one
go to
person.
another book.
No. We ain't talking about another book. You just said the God is
The Bible not the only book in
we
existence.
are gods. All of us are gods, but we are appointed, anointed by one, which means He is the one we answer to.
If somebody put all you guys
And you know what? Y'all heard of?
They wouldn't. How would you know which God is which?
Y'all lucky my granddad ain't here. Y'all lucky he would tear y'all asses up.
Nah, cook that.
No, he wouldn't. You
I know the
crazy.
Bible like the back of my
crazy,
hand,
nigga.
nigga.
James preaching right now.
I know the Bible like the back
Give
of
me
my
some
hand.
more.
You know
Give me
what
some
I'm
more of that Tito.
So-
Listen, I'm about to go in on
We're gonna
y'all.
go off the zodiac signs right now to
Because you just answered your own question.
No. We're gonna go.
Wait a minute. I'll say it one more time.
No,
Then
next
we go to the
subject.
next subject.
No, next
I know
subject.
Breezy gotta go.
We can't do no more.
He just said though.
We're
He
gonna
said.
do
Wait
co-parenting.
a minute though.
No,
What did he say?
I
David
don't care what
said
he
it.
said.
Ye are gods. Who said that? God Himself.
But before
Which
that
means
verse,
we answer. We answer to somebody else.
you can go to, but
We
listen,
Push that
James,
on
go to the
everybody
creation
else.
verses. It
So
says
we're
there
gonna
are
go-
multiple gods.
That's why he.
And before that verse, it already says multiple gods.
Which is us.
No, nobody knew was created yet.
We can't talk about
It's the Elohim. The
We're gonna
Elohim
go
gods.
co-parenting,
nigga.
okay?
No,
And
you're
we're
right
going to
about this
co-parenting
Bible.
right now.
All right, let's go.
Right now, we're going to co-parenting
Facebook
right
won't
now.
hear this shit.
We're going to co-parenting
It's
right
not
now.
hopping on this line. They like,
Right
you
now.
niggas talking crazy.
Right now. We're going to co-parenting.
I gotta go to- I'm not done.
Yeah, we are.
No, I'm
You
not.
wanted the subject co-parenting.
Wait a minute. I'm not done
James,
yet.
what do you want to
I'm
do
not
about
done.
co-parenting?
I'm not done yet.
James, what do you want to do? We're not preaching no
I'm
more.
not. Wait. He started. I'm
No,
ready
we're
to
not
go.
preaching no more.
I'm ready to
Because
go.
we-
What about co-parenting? How you doing with co-parenting?
How we doing co-parenting?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna talk to the
How
men.
we-
I'm
how
gonna talk
we
to the men because a lot of men don't know how to co-parent.
Well, what a minute.
But we're gonna come back to this.
No, we're not coming
We're
back.
coming
We're
back.
already talking about right
I
now.
ain't gotta hit any
We-
broadcast till I'm
we
ready.
Half
Not
an
you.
hour on
After
that
it's
one
the men.
subject.
That's all right. You damn right.
But we cannot do
Coming
it
back
no
next
more.
week. All right.
Okay.
We like to say thank you to Breezy.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Come back anytime. Appreciate you. Sit, make sure you're talking to the mic.
Yeah.
Next.
I don't me most.
Thank you.
We'll do
Come
it
back
every once in a
anytime.
while.
Okay.
Every once in a while.
Next week
Co-parenting.
we're gonna talk about co-parenting.
Co-parenting.
Sin talking to the mic so they can hear you.
It's a tough
Cause
subject.
there's only one of y'all now, so they gotta hear you. Next we got another subject. I'm gonna let the ladies speak first.
You can't say that. She's not a parent.
Okay, but let me.
How are you gonna talk about co-parenting? This is your subject. You talk about it.
Okay, well I was trying to be a gentleman. Let the
No,
ladies go
no,
first.
let you.
Okay, and we're gonna talk
What
about
about you?
co-parenting.
What do you want to talk about co-parenting?
Co-parenting.
What is
Okay.
about? What is?
I like to talk to the men today.
Okay.
I usually address
You
the
talk
women,
to men. I'm talking to men.
and you talk to the women. Okay.
Okay, I'll talk to women.
Men, this is what we need to learn how to do. And I should put this in the subtitle. Transitioning to co-parenting. Meaning once you get separated from your baby mom or wife or girlfriend, whatever it is, if you have a child together, you need to learn how to transition into co-parenting. Co-parenting is all about communication. Okay, communicating with your ex-wife or your baby mom or your ex-girlfriend about your child. not getting into your feelings,
Yep, that's
and taking care of your child.
Yeah, it's all about the kids.
Okay, and a lot of y'all women about to get mad at me, and once again, I don't give a damn. I'm a co-parent of 4 kids.
Okay, so how do you do it, James?
This is what you do.
How do you do it?
It's all business.
It's all business.
With
right?
you and your baby mom, your ex-wife, your ex-girlfriend, the number one thing you do not need to do with that woman is have sex with her. Because when you have sex with a woman, she's getting her feelings.
That's not
Yeah.
true.
Wait, don't start with me now.
Yes, it is.
Not true.
Nope,
Yeah, it
Not
is.
true.
that is.
I don't
Yeah,
think
it's
you said
different.
that. That's not true.
No,
Are you a baby mama?
I'm not a baby mama.
But
You don't know.
Talk to the mic. Talk to the mic.
You can't speak on
You
this.
can't speak on it.
Talk to the mic, Sam.
We about to get to the hit list.
Sam, talk to the
No,
mic.
you can have sex.
Thank you, James.
Co-parenting, you can have sex.
Co-parenting. Seriously.
You cannot have sex.
Co-parenting.
People get petty. They hold the kid over. They do like 50 different
You
things.
can't do it.
And when you not having sex with them, they can't do them little tiny things.
You can't do it.
So when you co-parenting, you literally, it's not even about feelings.
No.
They can't just have that shit hold over your motherfucking head.
No, not at all.
That's what it's about.
That's what it's about.
But feelings, it's 100% coming into play anyway. They gonna get in their feelings.
They're gonna get a feelings any type of way. If it's the man or the woman.
The minute you put your same thing in her, she can hurt feelings.
Not a single woman. We're not saying
It's
single
different.
women.
Right, it's
We're
different.
not
having
saying
a kid.
single women.
When you have a
got
kid with somebody,
nigga,
You have
it's
a
different.
you
child.
share a bond.
When you have a child with
Okay, I was pregnant by somebody.
no,
But
when you have a
different.
child,
It's different when you have a child.
when you're raising them
When you're looking at that child every day and you're looking at
raising
that
them
person,
together is a difference.
when you're looking at your child, you thinking you just like your dad. You look just like him.
yeah,
You walk just like him.
yeah,
You talk just like him. You act just like him.
Yeah.
So it has an effect on you
yeah.
differently when you just involved with
And
somebody.
deeper than that, when you sleeping with the baby and y'all not together, but the nigga just fucked you the other day and you tired as fuck and you need some sleep, but he gone because he fucking this other bitch, you gonna get mad.
You want that man to come hold you.
You gonna get mad.
You want him to kiss you at night.
Ooh, I don't never do that.
All that. You full of shit because you've been there. Okay.
I would
But-
never do that.
But men, okay, I'm talking to the men today. I
You
usually
can't
talk
fuck
to
with
the
your
women.
baby mama.
You can't do
I'm
it. You can't,
talking to the
you
men.
can't mess with your baby daddy either.
That too, but we're talking to the man right
We
now.
talking to the men because I always talk
You
to the
do
women.
either or.
We
It's
talk.
the same
Okay,
aspect.
but we talk to
You
the
can't
men.
do either or.
I'm talking to the
You
men.
sleep with each other. It's that simple.
Listen,
Co-parenting is just about the kids.
please say that again in the mic so they can hear.
Business and pleasure, no dicks.
Thank you.
It
You're
doesn't.
absolutely right.
Co-parenting is just about the kids. It has nothing to do with sleeping with each other.
Thank
you
you.
cannot sleep with each other.
Exactly.
You don't do that.
And we
Co-parenting is just on the basis of the well-being of your child.
exactly. And we need to learn
Well-being
that.
of your child.
We
That's
need to
all
learn
it
that,
is.
especially in the black community, because I see in other communities they co-parent differently than we do. I mean, I understand our community is different because how we were raised, you know, and black men. Once you're separate from your ex-wife, baby mom, ex-girlfriend, you have a child together, your number one priority is to provide for the child and protect the child and spend time. Those are 3 things you need to do: provide, protect, and to spend time. Now, I understand if she get with another dude and she throw it in your face, because women do that. She gonna throw it in your face and tell you how much he's better than you, you ain't shit and all this. That's what women do. They're gonna throw shit in your face. Even if the nigga ain't half the man you are, she's gonna throw it in your face and act like he is.
Not necessarily.
Wait, let me finish. Okay, but let me finish. I'm talking to the men. Because a lot of black men don't hear this. They need to hear this.
It goes.
But okay, let me
That's what
talk.
I just said. It's just based on the kids.
I don't care about the women today. I'm talking
No,
to the
it's
men.
just based on the kids.
No.
Co-parenting is based on the kids.
It is, but
That's
men,
all it is. Bottom line. Co-parenting is based on the kids.
But
it has nothing to do with the baby daddy. Or
it
baby
does.
mama.
Yes, it
No,
does.
you can't interact with
We're speaking to black men. I'm talking to the black men. The men like me and him.
Okay, I'm okay.
You're
with
talking from a woman's perspective. I'm
Yeah,
talking from a
it
man.
doesn't matter.
It does matter.
No, it doesn't.
See, that's the problem with y'all. Your only thing matters is your perspective.
No. It's all the same.
Why does it matter? Break it down. Why
it does matter because black men, a lot of times, we don't have nobody to talk to.
I don't have nobody to talk to.
We're talking to the black men. Black men, a lot of
you
black
say my perspective is not the same as yours.
It's not, but a lot of black men don't have nobody to talk to. They don't know how to handle another man. Listen, they don't know how to handle
You
another.
said I knew how to handle it.
What James mean by don't know how to
You said it's personal.
Black
No,
men,
I'm not. Listen.
black men don't automatically get the parental rights, right? So you can't just go to a counseling office or the downtown.
Who's
With the,
what
is it? The state?
It's not in the black community.
What's the shit? You go to get the benefits in the welfare office.
Right. I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that.
Just can't go to that straight to that shit.
I'm gonna get to that.
But that's what you talking
That's
about.
just a black man in the economy right now.
Okay,
you know,
but
it's just a black man.
I'm speaking to the black men today. Okay, the black men that have kids that separate from the woman. I'm letting y'all know what your number one priority is to provide, protect, and to spend time with your kid. Now, she's gonna make it. What she's gonna do? Go get another man, throw him in your face, tell you
It's your own personal
No, it's
experience.
not my own personal.
Yeah,
Ask any 10 black men, 8 of them will tell you the same thing.
I never
what I'm
did that.
speaking. I'm not talking
It's
about
your
you.
own personal
Okay,
experience.
bring 10 black men in here. 8 of them will tell you the same thing.
personal experience.
You ever heard him?
It's your own personal
But listen,
You sound like
if I'm lying, but listen,
daddy.
if I'm lying,
It's your own
okay, if I do
personal
though,
experience.
but let me ask you this: if I'm lying, put a post
You're
on
in your
Facebook.
feelings.
Put a post on Facebook and ask black men.
Listen, opposite attract. If you're a good baby daddy, you probably gonna have a shitty baby mama. And if I'm a good baby mama, I'm probably gonna have a shitty baby daddy. That's just how I go.
You're right, but
Usually one
but
person
listen,
the other one
you're
is
right.
wrong.
Right.
But
And
this
it's
is what I'm
always
saying.
like because
Right now,
any of the women who are baby brothers and they just never had their baby daddy for shit.
I'm
She's
talking.
exactly
You're right, but this
No,
is my
she's
time
exactly
to talk
right.
to our black men in the black community. You're gonna have your time.
And
I'm-
sometimes like the crazy bitch you got pregnant with just a girl you was having fun with, and then you oopsies got her knocked up, and then you tried to make a family out of a whole.
But this is after all.
That's where you got
I'm
But
speaking.
now
I'm
she's
speaking to the
trying
black
to
men
trap
after.
you, but you don't want to be with her because she's not what you.
Did y'all hear what I
It's
said?
what you into.
Did y'all hear what I said?
But it's mine fucking her because you can fuck her, but you don't fuck with her.
But this is
So
what I'm
now
saying.
she's playing tit for tat.
Y'all didn't hear nothing I said. I'm saying after you broke up with her. Is that what I said?
James said after you broke up.
After you've been with somebody. That's what I'm saying. Let me finish.
Time out. So that's our point. You don't build up all that shit.
What I'm saying
Don't be
is,
fucking her no more.
that's what I'm saying.
That's what he's saying.
You can't do that.
Ain't nobody
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
That's what I said.
Y'all listen to what I'm saying. Now, y'all
Did
listen
I
because
say
they're not
that?
listening.
Did I say that too?
Y'all
But not all baby mamas are better.
That's not what I'm saying.
You don't know that.
No,
You don't know that.
But I'm saying, as a man,
All baby mamas can be bitter. If they fucking with the baby daddy and the baby daddy not
You can't
committed
see
to
the
them,
other person.
they will have bitter tendencies.
this is what I'm saying.
You can't see
I'm
the
talking to
other
a black
person in
man what they need to do for their kid. I'm not talking
It's just
about.
provide.
I'm not talking about feelings and all. Fuck all this feelings shit. Forget
Fuck
your
all that.
feelings, all that. I'm not talking about women's feelings and all that. I'm talking to the black men who not in the house no more, who's not with their woman. They need to take care of their kids and turn away. I'm not talking about how y'all feel about it, because I don't care.
I agree.
I'm talking to the black men
I
who are separated from their women. Okay, but let me talk.
Go on.
Okay, y'all keep cutting me off. Let me talk.
Go on, talk.
I'm talking to the black
Go
men
on, talk.
who were married and got kicked out of their house, they divorced. The black men that was with their girlfriend and now they're separate.
Okay.
You still have a responsibility
To your
to
child.
take care of your child.
Yeah, exactly.
Leave the woman, the physical part,
Alone.
alone and get out your feelings as far as if she has somebody over her house and all that. I'm talking to the black men. What you need to do is do all your stuff to take care of your child. Even if you have to go file for visitation, if she keeps you from your child, go take care of your paperwork, go get on child support, do what you have to do for your child.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, arguing with a woman, you'll never win. And I'm going to tell you why, and you two be quiet. The reason why you cannot win an argument with a woman, especially a black one, today, because they feel they're never wrong.
Mhm.
And if anybody think I'm lying, please come on this line because I'm ready for you. Please, wait. I'm not done. I'm not done. Okay, I don't cut you on. Stop cutting me off.
I'm gonna talk.
Let me talk. I'm telling the truth. You know how I know?
I gotta hold that perspective.
Well, okay, that's fine because you're coming from a woman.
Yes,
I'm talking to the
I
man. I'm not telling these black men not to take care of their kids and their responsibility. I'm telling these niggas, I don't give a fuck. She got 3 niggas in her house. You still got a kid to take care of them. Y'all keep cutting me off. Take care of your kid. That is your responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck if bitch fuck half the niggas in the neighborhood. You still got to take care of your kid. Because nowadays, a lot of niggas don't take care of their kid once they find out their ex-woman is messing with somebody else.
Now, time out.
Let me
No, can I talk?
Let me
I was about to say, let her give a woman's perspective because you're going into it.
right now. I don't want a woman's perspective. I'm
But
talking
you
to the
repeat
men.
the same shit you've been saying.
Because
But go
they
ahead.
keep cutting me off.
Go
I
ahead.
don't cut
I
them off.
need to talk.
Go ahead.
I
But right now, I'm talking to the black men
No, I
and the
ain't
black
said nothing.
community.
You've been saying this.
We don't need a woman's perspective because I'm talking to the men.
How you say that?
Because this is the reason why. If you go on Facebook right now, every black girl, damn near, every white girl, Puerto Rican that has a face with somebody that ain't with her is saying what? That nigga ain't shit. He don't do this, he don't do that. So
But if I
let me
don't
talk.
do that.
No, I'm not talking about you. So let me
No,
talk to
so
the men
can I tell you my perspective?
in a minute.
No.
Let me-
you
I'm
wanna
talking-
sit here and say
I don't care about because I
Let
don't
him finish real quick.
I don't care about the
Just let
women
him finish.
because this is the reason why I don't care about the women. The women, this is the reason why y'all get custody. Am I right though? The reason why. No, the reason why women,
Everything's
the laws, listen, the laws are catered to the women. So I don't need to talk to them. You have your backup already. The men don't. Let me talk to the men,
That's the only thing women got.
But
which is stronger than what we have.
No.
Can I even speak?
Oh my goodness. They
Can I
got-
talk for 5 minutes?
Yes.
James, you have to let
Okay,
them talk.
okay.
Nigga, that's what I'm trying
They
to tell
cut
you.
me off.
Women just be man, masculine.
Can I
I
please
know you
talk?
want to talk to the men.
Can I please
You're
talk?
talking to the men.
Can I
They
please-
don't want to hear you just talk to the men.
Can I
Let them
please
go.
talk? Can I talk
Let
for
them
5
go.
minutes?
Let her
Go
go.
ahead. Go ahead.
What if the perspective was totally opposite?
That's not what I was
No.
Okay,
Exactly
go
wasn't
ahead.
what it's
Go ahead,
talking
go on
about. You
subject.
talking about the men.
I'm saying though. Okay, go ahead.
So what if a man had a woman in the house?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? I just said what if
If
a
a man had a woman in the house,
Yeah.
what do you
And
mean?
you guys are divorced.
It's the same shit.
It's the same shit, right?
Wait a minute, you're living together,
No, we're divorced.
but you're living together.
You just said the same thing.
Wait a minute.
What if a woman had a man in the house?
But why are you in the house?
You
if
just
you're not
said
together?
what if a woman had a man in the house?
Are you living together? Yes or no?
What did he say?
I'm
You're just
asking.
saying it don't matter if a woman got multiple niggas in
And
there.
I just said, what if a man
just
has
take
a
care of
woman
your
in-
kid.
Just
It's
take
the
care of
same
your kid.
concept.
It's the same concept, right?
What does that matter? Women
What does it mean?
because 90% of the
No,
time who has
no.
the custody. Wait, okay, go ahead. I'm
No,
into a fact.
Say you have shared custody. And a man
Shared
has
custody.
a man and a woman in the house.
Shared custody, but who has custodial?
The woman. But what if a man had a woman in the house?
Who has the power then? What are you
It doesn't matter
talking
who had
about?
the power.
It does matter.
It doesn't.
They would have more power if they were married and have a kid.
Men would have more power
No, it
than
doesn't.
At the end of the day, you set yourself up
Your
for failure.
kids are still the priority.
Wait.
My whole point
Did I say it was?
No, the kids are still
So you see
priority.
how women get their feelings?
No.
Y'all tripping. Men do
No.
not got the power.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Get married, you would have more rights.
No, you
No,
won't.
you don't. You
Because when you
lose.
get married, who has the power?
Man, lose unless you sign a
The
prenup.
woman has the power.
Be
Woman got-
smart.
It's out. Ain't no be smart. That means you don't have the power.
You see what happened to
If
Dr.
you
Dre?
have
Depends who you marry.
You have to think, and you just
It does. No,
If we
it
have-
no.
that
It
means
all
you don't
depends
have
on
the
who you marry.
a
It
woman
depends
can
on the
just
person.
react
No,
to whatever the
it
situation is.
depends
and
on the
still be
person.
up.
No,
The man has to think beforehand, so they don't have the power.
it all
To be
depends on
honest.
the person.
Huh?
That's it. At the end of the day, if you could
It
marry
do,
somebody,
but I'm saying the man-
Wow,
if you
thank
man
you.
don't got the
it all
power.
depends on
First
the person.
comment.
A man-
Never when the laws are against black men, we always get the short end of the stick.
Yeah,
Thank
that's true.
Some
Yeah, so what?
exactly. You made my point.
It's not equal in
But
terms.
at the end of the
That's
day,
women got.
like I said, if you had a cordial
But time
woman,
out. Let
if
me
you had
break.
a cordial woman,
Golf. Time.
no,
Real
no.
quick. Go. But let me break it down real quick. Let me break this down to you real quick about niggas not taking care of their kids.
Let's go up first.
She just made a statement, though. I want to address why.
They probably didn't hear because we all talking. Go ahead.
And listen, when females first get pregnant, a lot of times you got men denying the kid, saying it's not mine, it's not mine. So yeah, we're getting the rights. You're already denying the motherfucker. Okay,
right,
so now
right.
You go, you get the DNA test, now it's yours. You're still not buying diapers. You're mad because the female actually do this. We spend every day, you're spending money on yourself, and you're going to spend it for your kid. You eat the baby want to eat. You're giving that nigga what, the weekends?
Mm-hmm.
You made it.
All right, now time out. Can I make my point?
I like that.
Let me make my point now. Now, do you think that women have some form of accountability of knowing what type of nigga they dealing with beforehand when they get pregnant by? And I'll even go to this route about abortion, because that's a fair topic.
Does a man know
now, a woman knows. Time out. A woman knows what kind of nigga she is. I know, but I'm saying. I'm on y'all side. I'm trying to get y'all accountability.
I like what you said.
Listen to what I'm saying.
You're pre where I started. You are.
Females put a lot of work in, and then y'all try to come in.
Y'all have all the control.
And you're like, oh, now I want to actually do it.
Listen, time out.
Already tired.
Listen, that's still y'all have all the control at the end of the day, unless a man rapes y'all. Unless a man rapes y'all.
And said, I want you to have the baby every other day. Could you do that without getting angry? You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not giving no money.
No.
You buy that doctor, you buy that stroller. This shit will be at my house with me. And I have kids.
And you can put that nigga on child support. And you time out. You know why that's okay? Time out. But you know why that's okay? But time out. And you can put that nigga on child support. You have an out. You have an out. You don't have to, but I'm saying you have to do it because initially you made the wrong decision in having the baby with a fuck nigga and keeping the baby with a fuck nigga and then not putting a fuck nigga on child. Y'all got all control at every step of the way. The only control a father has is the lawyer up. A father can lawyer up and fight the case and get joint custody. That's the only control we got. What?
Make them work out.
No,
You wear a condom. I tell you that. A man can wear a condom. We do have the most responsibility. No.
Responsibility to do that.
It is a woman.
No, it's not.
A woman will tell you. Don't even think about what I've dealt with real women. They will tell you, don't even come near me without a ring. Then you got some women that say you can't do nothing with me with the ring. Women, y'all have that control of what goes on in that business.
All right. I gotta make my point. Real quick. Nigga, you a grown ass man. If a bitch tells you, no, you don't gotta wear a condom, nigga. You
We don't get away with that time,
no. Listen, you a grown man.
No, we don't. We do that. We say fucking no,
mindless beast.
We all are. Yeah, that's why we all got 4 or 5 kids.
Oh, you said no condom.
He's over there. That's what I'm talking about. You damn right. You damn right.
No,
I think that he will try to be able to deal with his kid, and then he'll have an attitude, oh, no, I'm busy in the studio.
Okay, but listen.
So a female has no choice. If you're stuck with the kid, you can't go to work. You're losing a job because you have no one to watch your kid.
Exactly.
And then a dude acts like he has to babysit his own child.
exactly.
It's your child. What do you mean?
But also, you have to be careful
What do you mean?
When you tell that man, no,
I work every day.
this
What you mean?
this what women have to understand.
The men get their kids on their days off. I work every day. And I still gotta be mom.
I understand.
I don't get my kids on
We
days
give
off.
y'all that, but y'all have
What
like
do you mean?
power. We saying y'all
What do
start
you
off
mean?
with power from the
From what
jump.
you said.
What do you
From
mean?
the jump, y'all have power to tell the man no or to put a condom on or
And
not.
this is the thing.
We got the power to put the condom on too, though. So we do.
Women are
It's all
smart
his
enough.
responsibility.
Listen.
I heard
Women, listen, hold on. Listen.
Y'all can pick your baby mamas.
Okay, but listen.
Y'all just choose to be dumb.
We listen to y'all.
You just fuck.
Listen to
That's
us.
what you
Listen
mean.
to us. Listen.
That's all you want to do.
Listen. But if we but listen.
I mean, kids got James.
Listen. I take care of mine though. Can't nobody tell me I don't take care of mine.
I didn't say that.
But you know what? The women
I did
like
not
that
say that.
know what type of man I am. I'm gonna take care of mine. It's the woman's job to know this nigga ain't shit just because he get in the bedroom. No, wait, no, because women are too smart. And they tell let me
Men are manipulative.
no. Women are smarter than men. Let's be honest. No. You are okay. So if you're a detective, you know when something's wrong. You have a woman's intuition. You know damn well if this nigga ain't good enough to be a baby daddy. She said it on camera. Am I right? She just said it. So you don't need to have a baby by him. You just said it. Y'all detectives, you got a woman's intuition. You know, from me, the nigga 5 minutes if he worth keeping a baby with or not. Just because he's good enough to fuck don't mean he's gonna be a good daddy. Y'all know that.
They think that's a good enough reason.
What about a baby daddy that takes a bad baby mama?
Okay, but I'm talking about
No. It's the same perspective. What about a baby daddy that picks a bad baby mama?
men don't pick.
How do you say that?
We had this debate already, though.
We're not doing this again. Let's go to the hit list. Okay?
We did have a debate.
Let's
Yeah,
go to
because
the
they know how to
Let's go
work
to
their
the-
system.
Let's just go to hit list.
No. We're not going to
That's
this.
how it works.
No. Because when women are wrong, you want to go to another subject.
No, let's just go to
We're going to keep talking about this
No, we're
co-parenting.
not.
Yes, we are.
You want to keep going on everything.
Because I want to talk about the black men.
Let's go to the hit list.
Now, I don't have no baby mama drama. I'm going to tell you why I don't. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I don't have sex with none of them. I don't go out on dates. I don't take them to dinner. They don't come to my house. I don't fuck with them. You know why? I take care of my kids and keep it to business.
That's what I do.
That's why I don't
That's
have no
what
drama.
you got to do. This is
So,
that's
I
what
have-
I just said. It's co-parenting.
But I have the right
That
to talk
is
to
what
these black men.
co-parenting is.
Okay, but listen, let me
That is
talk.
what co-parenting is.
But a lot of these black men don't hear this, and they need to hear. Y'all keep
Neither
cutting me
one
off.
does. That's what I'm trying to get you. It's not just black people.
Okay,
it's black
but
women
I
too.
can't talk to black women.
But I am.
Black, y'all don't listen to shit no way.
I just said
I'm talking
co-parenting
to the
is
black
based
men.
on. Aren't we both agreeing?
Y'all don't listen to shit, so I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to the men.
Aren't we both in agreement?
I'm not a black woman anyway, so I
Yeah.
can't talk to y'all.
We're both in agreement.
Y'all agree?
I'm talking to the black men out
You
there.
cannot fuck with each other. If you want to be
No
co-parents,
parties involved.
no parties.
Okay, I understand that, but I'm talking to
James,
the men.
stop saying that though. That's the
You're
whole
repeating
argument.
yourself.
I'm trying to talk.
No,
I
you're
know,
repeating
but you don't
yourself
have to
over and over
specify
and
you
over
talking to the
again,
black
over and
men.
over again.
The concept applies to everybody, nigga.
I'm
Stop
not
it.
talking to the women. 'Cause
But
I
the
don't
Let's
listen.
get
concept
this.
applies
We
to
gotta get to
everybody.
this.
Stop
No,
We
I
gotta
don't.
get to this.
Stop rushing.
No.
So what do we need to do in the black community to co-parent? What do we?
Yeah, this is actually.
You can't co-parent where the condom and the baby's already here.
No, hit list. Hit list. We're done. We're done.
Compare.
Hit list.
Why we gotta be done? I don't want to talk
No,
about
hit
this.
list. We're done. We
Y'all
already.
done talking.
Sarah, you have been trying to run. You ran us off the horoscope. Now you trying to
Yeah,
run
because
this
you
motherfucker.
guys want to talk about all the shit for over an hour.
Yeah, it was longer than an hour.
It's already an hour.
I think we just
Wait a minute.
y'all want to hear us being right.
Originally, this man said, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
We already
Originally-
subject.
Originally-
We didn't hit all the points.
Only people running the
We didn't hit all
show is
the
two people.
points.
Me and Darius.
We didn't hit all
We
the
the
points.
originals of this shit.
I don't
Y'all
care.
run
You
shit.
didn't hit all the points. We didn't already
We
said everything.
all
We're not
originals.
saying-
But the thing is,
we can't
don't
say
try to
we're
put
not
up line
saying-
text
we
now.
applying that pressure, so
We
I
can't
feel
keep
y'all.
saying the same thing over and over again.
Because she
James.
keeps cutting me off. I'm gonna keep saying it.
James, you is being
You're
repetitive.
saying the
She's
same
not being
thing
wrong.
over and over
I'm
again.
trying to
I'm
talk.
agreeing with you.
But you're not a black man. I'm trying to talk to them.
Nigga, but you already said what you had to say.
Thank you, sir. This man over here, see, I'm trying to talk, and I can't get my words out.
Make your final point so we go to the hit.
This is my final point, and I'm gonna take a long time
Go ahead.
because, damn
Go
it,
ahead.
I'm gonna take as long as I feel
ahead.
like. Goddamn,
Get your
take it.
Go ahead.
soliloquy off, nigga.
Talk 15 minutes.
I'm gonna talk 30 just because of that. What time is it? 10:08? I'm gonna be done talking at 10:48
I'm about to roll
just
up.
because of that. You can roll up. I'm not done talking to these black men because this is the problem we have in the black community. We don't talk to one another. Black men, we don't talk to one another enough. We don't support each other enough.
It's the black community in general.
Wait a minute, I'm talking. You can talk when I'm done. It is a
Black
problem.
community.
Aaron, let him finish. Let him
It
close
is
off.
a problem
Let him close
in the
off.
black community.
And in
But
general.
most black men get frustrated when they're not with their baby mom or their ex, and she talking shit and she with another man. They get frustrated and say, like you said, "Oh, okay, I'm not about to communicate with you. I'm not about to pick my kid up when you want me to, and all that." And that's the truth. They don't. But as black men, when we're not with that woman no more, I don't care what she does, what she says. You still have a responsibility. Is what I'm trying to say. Even if she gives you a hard time, go to court, file your visitation. If you got to, put yourself on child support. If you wait 2 or 3 years, she's gonna hit you with back pay. Then they're gonna take away your license and put it on your credit report. I'm talking to the black men. I don't give a fuck about what they talking about.
No, I totally agree.
I don't give a fuck
I
what
didn't
they
tell
talking
people
about.
this.
But
You
I'm
know what I'm
talking to the
saying?
black
As
men.
a black man, I didn't tell people this.
Because this
So
is the
don't
thing.
you
Black
sit
men
here-
don't
You
hear
sit here
this.
and portray me like I'm just
I'm
a
not,
woman.
but what I'm
I'm
saying,
agreeing with you.
I'm talking to the black men, okay?
Okay?
The black men don't get to hear the shit from somebody like me. What they hear from women and men is they need to step up, they need to do this, do that. Fuck all that shit. Listen, just take care of your kids, take care of your business. That's what you need to do. Because the system is against you, your ex-woman is against you. You ain't got nobody to support you, don't nobody got you back. I got you back. The system definitely don't give a fuck about you. And your ex-baby mom or ex-wife don't give a fuck about you.
Wow.
And she gonna go down the court with the white folks and fuck your ass over. Exactly what they gonna do. Anybody got a fucking problem with it? Fuck you, comment, talk that shit if you want to. Because I'm the wrong nigga to talk that shit to. Yeah, I put myself on child support for all 4 of my kids.
You know what I'm saying? So if they've been
You know why?
supporting for the child,
They
for
can't
all
take
those
my
years,
license.
You
I can
know,
still
it's not
work.
fair.
Ain't getting no job at 90, but I don't
The
like
courts
that.
are the courts are fair. It's just the courts aren't fair. No, nobody's fair.
But if any of my baby moms would have put me on child support when they felt like it, when they got into their feelings, I wouldn't have a car, place to stay, it'd be on my credit report, and I wouldn't have a driver's license.
Yeah, because the courts aren't fair. That's the court system. It has nothing to do with baby.
Who assists the court system with fucking the black man or women? So let's not get into that because that's a whole nother discussion y'all gonna be mad about. Let's just be honest.
They're just other tribes. Don't blame us for it because the system.
But y'all assist them.
The system is rigged.
It's rigged, but nobody. But who assists you?
It was a whole process to this. You can't just keep blaming the women.
Well, we're gonna go back to the 70s when they kicked the black man out. They offered all women benefits to kick us out, and they took it ever since. So we're not gonna go back to that because that's a whole episode. I'm gonna have my caller call in. It's just the truth. No, look it up. I'm not playing the victim. I'm telling the truth.
That's all he is a victim.
I'm not a victim. I'm telling the
Can we go
truth.
to the hit list, please?
I'm not
Please, can we go
playing
to
the victim. I'm not a victim because I take care of my kids.
Are you done with your point?
See, y'all don't like to hear black men tell the truth. This is proof.
I
don't
just
like to
said
hear it.
black
No,
men
you
are the victims. I just said that.
It's the truth.
I just said that. I'm not. But how much are you going to iterate your point?
I feel like I'm done. Because okay,
Whatever.
y'all don't want me to talk to these black men about helping them, but I can go on Facebook and watch the round table.
Go to the court.
Everybody,
If you
wait a
want your
minute.
children, go to the court before your baby mom.
Every
gets
day.
Wait a minute. As simple as that.
Wait a minute.
If you want to go to court, go to court before your baby
Wait a
mom
minute.
gets down there, and you can beat her. Okay.
Everybody can have a. Wait a minute. You got also
Though, let me put my input on that shit.
Okay.
Fuck all that getting them folks involved in your business shit though. From the jump, if you can avoid that shit and not have to put nobody in your fucking business with your kids, that's what you're supposed to do. That's a natural way of life. That's what God ordained. That's what the universe ordained. That's what nature ordains. Don't get no folks involved in your motherfucking business with your seed. That shit is that shit is abominable to me.
It is. If you could do it cordially,
sometimes you have to. The reason why you have to.
Okay, so you just want to be argumentative.
No, I'm not being argumentative. I'm telling the truth. I'm experiencing this. It's not about. But listen, it's not just not me. Other black men. You understand? He said you don't want to get them folks involved, but
you don't.
When you can't communicate with another person that has all the power, all the control. I said, hey, I want to see my kid this day. She said, no. You saying when I feel like it.
Like
you
I
have
said,
to get people. No, listen.
It's not always the same effect. Maybe it was somebody on the woman's point of view. Like I said,
how many women play fair?
Me.
Let's be honest.
Me.
Yeah,
I did.
Talking to the mic.
I did.
How many women actually play fair?
I did.
Let's be honest.
I did.
How many?
I don't know, but I did. So you can't sit here and say
I'm not talking about you.
How
many women?
We're not talking about you either. So stop it. So can we go to the next subject?
Black men. Why we gotta switch subject when you wrong and we right? The black man right.
I just want to know.
We're not going to be personal.
Go ahead.
Going back and forth about the war between men and women. Like when do you
black men and women?
Okay. When do you spend time trying to tell people how to come together and avoid these situations? Because all you're doing is
I do though.
It seems like you're just coming from an insecure place and you're telling people like, hey, this is how it is because that's what you ain't.
Okay, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Very better.
Whatever happened, let it go.
Exactly.
I'm glad you asked. Go ahead.
Exactly.
Okay, you got. No, listen.
It's called counseling.
Let me answer this question. I'm gonna answer this question. No, listen.
No, it's all not even married.
Okay, let me answer the question.
It's not a lot.
He asked me a question. I'm trying to answer.
You want to sit here and
listen. Y'all don't want to listen because y'all don't want the answer. And I'm answering this question two ways. The first part, there is an answer.
No, it's not.
The first part of it is accountability. The first part is accountability.
Are you taking accountability?
How can I answer?
Are you taking accountability?
The first part is accountability. Taking accountability. Now you said I come from insecure.
What are you doing?
You said dealing with black men and black women.
Accountability, taking accountability for
having a kid and going to that level. Okay, now the reason why I speak on black men and black women, and this is the main reason, because our community is divided. You got black men and black women playing a versus battle, and none of us can communicate and get on the same page. But we can't communicate and get on the same page.
Black women.
We're separated.
No.
And what you're doing is I'm separation by saying everybody
no, I'm telling the truth. But listen, this is what you need to do. Once you get into these situations, as a woman and as a man, you need to take accountability for what you did. As a woman, you are the chooser. As a man, you go hunt the woman. It's her decision if you have sex, if you have the baby. When she does have the baby, it's the man's accountability to take care of him.
It's the man's
That's not coming from insecurity. That's being a man. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm not even clear at all. I'm keeping it real with black men and black women. This is the issue. Wait a minute. This is the issue in the black community.
You want too fast. Let me address it.
The black man is always held accountable, and the woman is not.
Let him go, Jay.
Go ahead.
It's called dialogue.
Go ahead. Y'all cut me off.
We're talking.
Go ahead.
God damn.
Go ahead. That is the problem.
That is the problem. Back to black and women and black men divided.
Yes, we are.
It seems like this whole show is more war tactics on how to move and maneuver around the division. That's all you're doing. That's all I'm saying.
No.
That's all you're doing?
No. I'm addressing.
Women, we gotta tell people how to fix this shit.
This is what I'm telling people.
How you fix it?
The first way to fix it, address the issue and take accountability for what you're doing instead of pointing the finger to the other
James
person.
did give a solution first.
I did.
And then y'all countered him, and now he just debating y'all. I'm going to be honest as the moderator.
You cannot, as a black woman.
James initially gave a solution for men, and then y'all wanted to get it off. So I'll let y'all get y'all perspective off as women and how James debates.
But everybody needs to take accountability.
What your solution was?
Take accountability.
He got more in depth in detail earlier, but it was basically telling men to take accountability. Don't be catching no feelings. Don't be fucking them. Don't be getting mad if she got niggas. She got 3 niggas over there. Don't get mad.
Isn't that all you got to say?
I'm listening to the questions. Look came here with that heat, though. That nigga came with that heat. But what I'm saying is, as women, and I to be honest, men, we don't hold women accountable. But men, especially black, we're always held accountable. Mm-hmm. We are at every level, even if we have nothing to do with it. Exactly. Thank you. And I appreciate your question because you made a good point. But what I'm saying is, black men and black women all need to hold each other accountable.
That's what I said.
And a lot of this stuff could be avoided if everybody took accountability and just thought about what they did and who they messing with on both ends, not just men and women, but all of us.
At the end of the day, it's all about the kids.
It is.
But
there's not enough accountability on
it's not
both
even
sides.
about the personal feelings.
There's no accountability.
You know what I'm saying?
There's no accountability.
Yeah,
exactly.
You can't do that though.
And trying to control it.
You can't.
That's
do
another
that.
thing. Oh, you know, we don't talk about that.
You can't do any of that.
Now that's another thing. Black men, I want to talk to you, but I'm glad. Shout out to A1 because shout out to A1 because he brought up another topic.
It's not
controlling. And I agree with A1.
It's absolute. You can't do
a lot of men try to
okay,
oh, you know what? Okay. You brought it.
Same difference. What if a man have food in the house? You can't change
but
that.
listen.
I can't do nothing about that. I can't do anything about that. You know, I can't do anything about that.
Hey, when you brought up about the controller issue, I like to speak on that. He said a lot of men still try to control their baby mom when they're not with them. And I agree with you. Okay, listen. But listen, we're talking about the men. I don't care about women. We're talking to the black men. Fuck the black women. Y'all got all the rights. Y'all got all the fucking rights. Y'all got all the goddamn laws. Y'all got all the fucking laws. Can't nobody tell y'all shit. Y'all got all the power. I'm talking to the black men, okay? Y'all got all the fucking power. It's the truth.
Three baby mamas, stop it.
Y'all got all the power. Men, black men don't have no power. I'm trying to tell black men to take care of their kids and how to be a better parent. I don't care about all other shit.
It's all
everything else. It's not.
Yes, it is.
How? When y'all have the power and control. We don't control shit.
The only thing women have control over.
If you have control power, that's nothing.
You only don't have power when you're not doing your job.
That's not true. I do my job. Who has the part in today?
This is
I'm thinking this is the first issue.
At least, yeah.
You said, but listen, the controlling issue, okay? Black men, listen, stop trying to control your ex-wife, your baby mom, whoever you was with. Fuck all that. Don't try to control a grown-ass person what they want to do in their life.
You can't.
You can't. Worry about your kid.
That's it. That's what I've been saying for the last hour.
Fuck all that control shit. Take care of your damn kid. Go about your business. Go find another one.
Please do that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to men. I'm not talking to
Mr. Man.
We the men are going the overall point applies to both sides. James is literally talking to the men. The women get frustrated because the point does apply to both sides, but James not talking to the women. And he getting frustrated because he don't want to talk to the women want him to talk to the women.
I'm gonna talk to him.
No, you ain't.
You already did. It apply to both sides, nigga. All right, so let's go to the hit list.
Let's go to hit list. Let's talk about these hit list people.
All right, so I want to go in.
We're gonna put the sour baby mamas and sour baby daddies on hit list. I'm just playing.
All right. So the first one is let's get into the talk about these motherfucking vaccines. These niggas is giving out weed joints.
What is our
fucking vaccine shots in Washington State? These niggas giving pre-rolls for motherfucking.
No, they're not.
I swear to God.
Yeah, they give weed out.
Something's toxic.
These niggas giving
No, there's
pre-rolls.
no way. This stuff is toxic. I'm not taking that vaccine.
That shit is nuts, y'all.
That's how you know the vaccine is flu.
This shit is crazy.
It's not crazy. It's crazy. I'm not taking that.
I don't trust that vaccine.
Y'all want the fucking guns and the fucking money?
No way.
They give them away.
In the trucks?
They know niggas like me.
They was giving niggas trucks.
No way.
They know niggas like weed.
They giving these niggas weed.
In truck.
It's gonna be one nigga who don't got no weed one day. No money.
Get that vaccine.
Shit.
I'm going to get that vaccine.
I know where I'm gonna get me some pre-roll. That's fucking nuts.
No, I don't trust that vaccine.
The vaccine was hit list. I've been staying on the hit
It's
list.
staying there.
We got to put the White Howard on the hit list, too.
What's
I
up,
don't
bro?
know if y'all see the picture, but this nigga got a fade.
First
A
off,
half a fade.
oh,
And
the
then,
French
and then
fries.
the other fade,
French fries.
he dyed his hair golden brown like McDonald's French fries. They long and slim like McDonald's French fries. So we put you on the hit list for that. Usher Raymond, you wore a blouse and got big ass titties.
Usher had on time. Let's set the
Wait a
stage.
second. Usher was my dude.
This nigga had on a fucking
Yeah, he was your dude.
full length
Nah, he was
jacket, right?
I was so confused about this outfit.
A full length jacket with fur boots
Some booty shorts.
with booty thing.
It's right
Sky
here.
blue.
It's right here.
Usher. So
Boy, Usher.
show the camera right there. Show the camera. Is your
Show the
phone-
camera. Can you show the camera?
So
Put it in the camera.
Show the camera.
Oh, so you see you sitting right there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you show the camera. Oh, it
Is it
can't.
there?
No, it can't
Go,
see.
look.
You gotta close.
Yeah, go all the way.
There it goes.
That's Usher.
That's
Okay.
okay. You see the shoes?
but
and-
why though? Like, what do y'all
What
think?
is going
So
on?
back, let's go to James' point.
Okay,
I think
again.
James had
Once again,
What is happening?
James said about 4 weeks ago. He said when a black it's when the black man has to try to get back in the good graces with
They
the
sell their
public.
song.
They gotta sell their soul.
They do sell their song.
By doing some like
Off the wall
feminine,
stuff.
off the wall, like crazy
Off the
shit.
wall mess.
Or you gotta get like kill some. I think it go deep. I think you either gotta kill a family member. It go deep.
It go way deep.
But with the off the wall feminine type shit for the men, like I think you got a good point. Can you touch on that? Do you think that's what he's doing? He's trying to get back in the good
he's
graces?
demasculizing himself. And the reason why I don't understand this from Usher, he's been a legend
Yes.
since before my way.
Before
He
my
was
way.
with P. Diddy. He used to live with P. Diddy. P. Diddy was
As a
grooming him
kid.
to be a legend.
As a
And
kid.
Usher Raymond, I respect you for your music. You're a legend. And he's also a part owner of the band. So he don't need no money.
You don't need no money.
But
I don't understand this.
He's trying to get back in the limelight. I don't know why, because you're a legend. You don't know how to do this.
This is throwing me
And
off.
I don't understand why he want to act like that. You know, I don't know if somebody got something over him
Usher.
that they were going to expose him about.
What
A
is
lot of times
happening?
it happens. I know he was supposed to go to court a few years ago, and the big girl said he gave him herpes, and he didn't want to release the medical records.
Oh, we know he has herpes.
I forgot about that.
You know, maybe that
You know
could be
he
the
has
reason
herpes.
why. It was
Usher
something.
has
It might have been something in the
already
music
know that.
industry. They said we're gonna cover this
You
up,
already know
but
that.
you gotta wear this.
Why does nigga think that? What he thought that bit was fresh? Y'all think they
No.
think it fresh?
No,
I don't know
Like
what's happening.
literally, what do these niggas be thinking? Like, I'm fresh.
We don't cover up no herpes.
He
We
really has
don't-
so he
We don't
ain't
cover up no herpes if you wear this dress.
he ain't never dressed like this ever.
Now,
Ever.
even the Young Thug dress, when you think
Ever.
about it,
Now listen though.
that was bad.
Right, no,
But
no, okay.
it was still like it was on some like
okay.
samurai shit. It wasn't no girly shit. It was girly because of the
Okay.
dress. I'll take it back. But he looked like Raven.
But listen,
These niggas literally got on some Fashion Nova. Why the fuck do they think that shit? Like, what do they think they doing?
who's the dress made for?
Here's what's happening, right?
Who's the dress made for?
He's catering to a certain crowd. It's a big crowd. Only with some sales.
No.
I mean,
I believe
it's
that.
the same thing the Democrats need. They've been doing
This is
The
weird.
LGBTQ community
This is
is
just
hard.
weird though.
But for somebody,
But this is somebody that's been in the game since he was 12.
he doesn't need it.
It's about numbers.
He don't need it.
No.
though.
You know, you can't just let them get back.
No, this is weird.
But why? Why do you need to do that?
This is really weird.
Why do you need to do that?
He's on a hit list.
He's catered to a certain demographic.
He's
That
not
bit
broke.
pissing me
He
off.
got enough money.
You know, like, you got a long sleeve jacket,
You see
some basic weird shit.
The boots are throwing
And all
light
I know,
off.
like, little ass ass, like,
But
oh,
the
yeah.
internet has been Lil Wayne's outfit lately.
Lil Wayne ain't never wear no dress.
No.
Just
is
like
no
every
boots
live.
If you wear, listen, I don't care what excuse you come up with. If you wear a dress, I don't give a damn. If you wear a dress as a man, you suspect. They do not make dresses for men. Dresses are made a certain way for women's bodies.
You were going on, baby.
All right, let's.
I gotta talk about my boy R. Kelly. Too.
I'm about to say, let's get off. We can talk about.
We got to.
He's on the hit list.
What happened?
His lawyer, second lawyer.
Did he get out yet?
No, his second lawyer just withdrew from counsel. This is the second time they won.
You can't win.
He can't win.
Now, when your lawyer quit and he get paid, nigga, you know you going down,
You
down,
know
down.
you're down.
You going down.
You don't want that loss on the record.
He's like, fuck this shit. I get my money,
You
nigga.
know he's guilty. He is.
This was the main lawyer who was on the interviews with him.
So you lose.
It's bad when your lawyer
It's
drops
over
you.
for your boy.
Who gonna speak for you?
It's bad.
You pay them. How can I do that?
It's bad.
Oh, they can withdraw. They can withdraw.
They can withdraw.
They can withdraw.
It's bad.
He paid him already.
It's bad.
He withdrew counsel. He know this nigga about to go down. He don't want his name affiliated with that.
That means it's bad.
So
All bad.
now we talk about music. So I gotta add a couple rappers to the hit list because these niggas is pissing me off with they dumb asses.
Oh man.
So I got first. We're gonna start with the baby. Now this nigga was in Miami, I believe, right? And I don't know what the altercation happened was, but him and his niggas just like killed some niggas. Like nigga, like what happened?
Okay, there was they walking down the street, and then just somebody got the wolf.
Plug it in. Hold on, y'all. Give us 1 second.
Somebody from the baby entourage had a shot off.
Hold on, y'all. Give us 1 second. We had a quick technical difficulty.
Yeah, you unplugged it.
Wait a minute, it's not coming back in. Hold on.
It's over. Where's the clapping noise?
In the pocket. Good show, girl. Good show.
Is it still going live?
Yeah. Can y'all hear us? Well, listen, if y'all can hear us, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about this last segment. Go ahead.
Oh, somebody from the baby entourage set up a shot. I'm trying to scare them off.
Okay.
They returned fire. Not, and then a shootout happened. Somebody from the baby's entourage killed one of them.
Damn.
And shot him when he was laying down too. So this is looking bad for him.
Yeah.
They're gonna end up getting bad case stuff. The same way they did 6ix9ine.
Damn.
Like it's coming.
Well, shout out to the baby. You got enough money to get you a good lawyer. Hope everything work out for you.
Why I got this nigga on the hit list though is because all this nigga rap about is every song. It could be a pop song, literally a song with Ariana Grande. She talking about the sun is shining, the grass is green. This nigga hop on that. Run up if you want. You gonna get done up. No, run up. Keep the gun up. Shoot your ass done. No, I shot a nigga in Walmart. Blah 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 blah. I do it again, nigga. And then he literally always having to get into some bullshit because he casting these spells on himself.
He's speaking into existence.
He's speaking that shit into existence. So
Exactly.
the baby on the hit list for being reckless.
All right. Well, next week, we're gonna have a full hit list. We're gonna do the pre-show hit list. We're gonna have all the pictures of everybody that's on there. Next week, y'all tune in every Sunday. Like, share, comment with friends and family. And make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel at the Hit Show Podcast.